What's good, YouTube? Lethal back with another Madden video. Real quick before the video gets started, please hit that subscribe button. It really helps me out. If you like the content, leave a like at the end of the video. But today I got franchise gameplay for y'all. I apologize I didn't get more of the regular season. It was kind of a short season due to lack of users, especially in my division. It was just me and the Titans, but nonetheless, I did capture all of the playoffs. So today I'm going against the Baltimore Ravens. I actually played against them in a regular season. It got out of hand, alright? I blew the guy out. But it's the playoffs, you know. He could have improved until this point. And my game plan against him is to let him drop back and pass the ball. I do not want to see Jamal Lewis and Ray Rice running all over my defense. So I'm going to crouch down with my safeties and just try to force Johnny Unitas into bad throws. As you see right there, Bob Sanders come up with the big pick to start out the game. This puts me in a great position. Alright. On defense, Baltimore has a playmaker at all three levels. They got Haloti Ngata plugging up the middle. Ray Lewis sitting in the middle ready to hit somebody, and ball hawking Ed Reed over the top. So my game plan against them is to avoid those three no matter what I do. Alright? If I see Ray Lewis, I'm going to run away from him. If I see Haloti Ngata, I'm going to double team him. If I see Ed Reed, I will not throw to his side of the field. Those are my keys to success. So as I take a quick 7-0 lead, it's going to be up to Johnny Unitas to try to make something happen. Now, he does have protected, which means when he drops back to pass, there's not really going to be that much pressure. I mean, he has the best two tackles that you can ask for. But for some reason, we still finding a way to get pressure back there, which forces him to fourth down situations. Right here, I'm expecting a run. I'm selling out on the run, bringing everybody into the box. You know, and the smart money says he should have just handed the ball off anyway. Right here, he hits Todd Heat. We were able to make the hit, and unfortunately, he didn't get the first down. Sucks for him. Anyway, back on offense. At this point, I'm up 7. I want to work a little bit more of this clock. Probably try to take about 3 minutes or so off. Again, if I see Ray Lewis, I'm just trying to get down or just run away from his side. You know, so I'm doing things, hitting Joseph Dye in the backfield, running away. I'm staying, like, I'm constantly double teaming that great defensive tackle, and I'm staying away from Ed Reed. All right, right here, we get the RPO action to work. Reggie Wayne goes in for a touchdown. At this point, I'm pretty sure Baltimore is willing to try just about anything. Right here, big stop by Antoine Bethea. Brings up another fourth down situation. As you can see, I'm only rushing 3 people, so I don't expect any pressure to get there. And if he wanted to, he can substitute Lamar Jackson, but it ain't that X-Factor Lamar Jackson, because as you can see, Johnny Unitas already has that. You know, I'm staying on anything short. The guy has to really improve his route combination and technique if he wants to get better. But it helps me out a lot because I'm able to run the football, control the clock. Right here, I'm just trying to take time off the clock. I was comfortable taking 3 and having 3 possession leads, especially since I get ball at halftime. Coming out in the third quarter, the one thing you gotta watch out for with the Colts is T.Y. Hilton on the kick return. Yeah, I said it. Not Dante Hall, not Devin Hester, but T.Y. Hilton, as he breaks a tackle, he's going to take her all the way in off the kick return. This has been big for me during the regular season, and I expect it to be big for me in the playoffs. You know, when you score like that, you don't have to put any offense on the field, and you just get to relax, go out there, try to make a play defensively. Right here, the ball's thrown behind. Gary Brackett is going to catch it, shake Johnny Unitas, cut in between the tackles, and actually run it all the way back for 6. Great stick work by me. At this point, all the momentum is gone. I don't hold anything against anybody in my leagues. Madden does get frustrating, so you are allowed to concede if you don't feel like playing anymore. And this applies even to the playoffs. It's not a stats-driven thing. We want to give away money. We want to get people better at the game. That's what it's about. All right, so all these stats is great. Great performance by me. But this was enough for Baltimore, and he's going to go ahead and concede the game. Man, so that takes the pressure off, especially me playing on the road throughout the entire playoffs just because the Titans won a division. And, you know, all we got to do is keep fighting. Next up, we got the Kansas City Chiefs, who have been on a tear. At one point, Tyreek Hill had 700 receiving yards in the game, I believe against Baltimore, with just bombs over the top. So I already know what his game plan kind of is. You know, he's moved pretty steadily across this league. So I guess he plans to try to bomb me over the top the same way he bombs everybody else. But I'm a different level Madden competitor. Again, you always got to watch out for T.Y. Hilton on that kick return. Couldn't get it there, but you just have to watch that guy. You know, you never know when he's going to strike. So coming out on offense, my goal is to run the ball. All right. The reason being, I do not trust Peyton Manning to start trying to throw it down the field when I got Bobby Bell and Derek Thomas coming off the edge. Not to mention Neil Smith coming up the middle. All right. So I just want to run the ball, stay away from those great linebackers, and then eventually open up some play-action passing and things like that. Right here gave me the game plan for the rest of the game. As I get sacked by Derek Thomas, I realized that when playing against the Chiefs, I have to really be Peyton Manning. Y'all know how Peyton Manning used to do. He used to come to the line, do all these damn high routes and adjustments before making a play happen. And once I picked up this big first down, I realized no matter what I do against Kansas City, all I got to do is put a bunch of hot routes, whether I'm running or passing or whatever, and it's going to confuse him because he's never going to know what I'm doing. And that's pretty much happened in this game. As the Chiefs are trying to stop me defensively, I'm going to find T.Y. Hilton for the nice dot after all those adjustments. And now we on defense, all right? Again, he comes out, rounds the ball with Christian McCoy, and I have to respect his running game. He has so many great running backs on that roster. But I know eventually he's going to want to throw the ball deep. So right now I'm crouching up just to respect the run enough, but I'm all the way playing over the top, expecting him to try to hit me deep. Right here, he had a man coming across the middle open, but he tries to go deep to Dante Hall, and Bob Sanders comes up with another playoff INT. At this point, I'm cool. If I can go down and put 6 on the board, I can kind of coast till halftime, maybe get a win. Right here, he does not have the corners to one-on-one guard Marvin Harrison. All right, you have to watch out for so many weapons with the Colts. But Marvin Harrison is obviously the biggest one. At this point, I got him right where I want him. He's not going to feel comfortable running the ball, which is great for me. He tries to go over the middle, and Malik Hooker comes up with a big interception. At this point, I'm feeling good. You know, I got the hot routes working. And I'm like, cool, I'm about to go up 21-0 before halftime, and I actually throw a pick to Willie Lanier. Thankfully, Marvin Harrison is going to do his DK Metcalf and chase him down before he gets into the end zone. But man, that's a backbreaker for me. And at this point, you know, you got to watch out for every weapon. He hands it off to Christian Okoye. I missed the hit stick. Easy touchdown. But it's cool. At this point, I got the hot routes working. I run the ball. Might do a play action. Right here, I catch him in cover 2 before Eric Berry can get out there. And Marvin Harrison, again, is going to run it in for 6. At this point, I'm really feeling good. I pretty much know what he wants to do. Right here, he had a man wide open. I felt like I could have picked that off, but nonetheless, we put him in 4th and long. And this is dangerous. Right here, he actually going to drop back and find a nice shot to Mecole Hardman, but he came up just short. And now all I want to do is waste clock headed into halftime. I'm comfortable taking 3 and taking the possessions. But if I can get 6, I'm going to take 6. Right here, I truck with Eder and James, get a nice block picked up. And now we feeling good. Coming out in the second half, he gets the ball, but I'm already up 3 scores. But he's going to come out with a little bit of offense, all right? He hits me with Tony Gonzalez right there. So as soon as he hit me there, I put a vert hit hook up on the field, as you can see right here to the left. So that should take away that crossing route by the tight end. But I still have not found nothing besides manually playing that's going to take that away. Right here, it's just Miko Hardman with a lot of speed, able to outrun Vontae Davis. That is what it is. So at this point, I got the vert hook up. I shouldn't have to worry about Tony Gonzalez. All right? But still, that vert hook does not play Tony Gonzalez. And he's just kind of steadily moving down the field. At this point, I try to manually take it out with my lineman, and he sends Tony Gonzalez the opposite way. And at this point, you see he's constantly hurrying up the clock, going no huddle, because he wants to save as much time as possible. This time, I put my safety in a purple zone so I can take away the crossing route manually, and he hits me with a angle route by Jamal Charles. Great drive for him, makes it 28-14. But like I said, I pretty much had the formula for this Chiefs defense, all right? I ran the ball, as you can see, 2nd and 6. And then I'm putting up all these things. He don't know what I'm doing. You know, I could be motioning the same player or anything. It's just a bunch of hot routes that make you think. And here it is again. Starting off with a run. See the way his defense is kind of pressed? And here it go with the hot routes. Hot route. Hot route. You know, when you do all that and you think you pass and you come off and get 5 yards, he has to think. So again, same play, same type of formation. What am I doing? Hot route, hot route, hot route. Looking like the real Peyton Manning out there. As you see him doing all this on defense, he don't really know what he wants to do defensively. Alright, he's in a base defense. He run commits. Marvin Harrison is going to come up with his 3rd touchdown on the day. What a day for Marvin Harrison. What a day for Peyton Manning. At this point, Patrick Mahomes is trying to make something happen. He's going to take the big sack right here by Jabal Sheard. And again, 2nd and 22. I'm going to come out with the pick with Mathis, who I took my D lineman and made that happen. And unfortunately, that's going to be enough for the Kansas City Chiefs. He wasn't having any more. Great playoff win for me. I want to thank the Chiefs for making it this far. But yeah, man, that's how it happens sometimes. You know? Like I said, I don't hold nothing against nobody. We just trying to get better at the game. Now, I got to go against these Tennessee Titans. I know y'all don't know because I didn't show the game, but the Tennessee Titans beat me by a touchdown this season. And it's because I could not stop Chris Johnson. By the time I got a hold of Chris Johnson, it was already too late, and his defense played phenomenal. He played a stock cover 3 coverage, but the way they played it, they backed up into all the spots you normally can beat a cover 3. Like, I couldn't throw it into the seams because they backed up too much, and I couldn't hit the out route because for some reason they played crazy on the out route. Now, I could hit the running back out the backfield and found other stuff open, but by the time I found those things, it was too late. But I already know how I want to play this. Chris Johnson beat me last time. I'm not letting him beat me this time. So I'm bringing everybody down to the line. Bob Sanders makes a big tackle right there. He's going to hurry up, and like I said, I'm selling out on Chris Johnson. I play man coverage, tell him to play over the top, but he hits me with a play action. Kenny Brick gets wide open. He's going to take it in for 6 and start the ball game. But like I always say, man, you got to watch out for that guy T.Y. You never know when he's going to do something spectacular. So he catches it, see 4 people juke them back to the inside, starts breaking, gets up the field, and he's going to take it in for 6, which means I didn't have to put my offense on the field. That's a big momentum shift. As you can see, I'm still trying to get my defensive adjustments. I don't even have Malik Hooker on the field. He gets a nice run right there with Chris Johnson. But I'm still trying to get all my adjustments down. And in the midst of trying to get my adjustments down, for some reason, I had Gary Brackett lined up with Derek Mason. So right there, he takes a sack. And I'm like, all right, I'm still going to sell out on Chris Johnson. But that's what happened. I got my linebacker, Gary Brackett, who's a very good linebacker. You saw the pick six in the first game. But he should not be maxed up with Derek Mason. That should be a corner right there. All right, and that's just me trying to get my adjustments down. And Steve McNair is doing what I want him to do, which is pass the ball. So I already know what I'm getting defensively. As you see, he backs up into all the spots, but he leaves that underneath. He's very comfortable letting you get down the field and just playing great coverage in the red zone. And so I learned against him, I'm going to take what I get. As you can see, when he tries to take out the running back, I'm going to hit the tight end. When he motions down to this man blitz, you have to be mindful of where his user is. All right here he was on Bird. I was able to squeeze it in to Dallas Clark, take it in for 6. But you have to be mindful of where his user is when he goes to his man coverage blitz. Right here, again, this is exactly what I want. Steve McNair dropping back throwing the football. I do not want to let Chris Johnson get comfortable. So no matter what, I'm selling out. I'm bringing my safeties down, and we're just trying to make a play. Big hit by Robert Mathis. Brings up 2nd and 21. Again, this is a long way to go, so I kind of play back a little bit more. Dwight Freeney comes over with the big sack, and he put it on 3rd and 26. So if he has a 3rd and 26 play, I'd love to see it right here. That's why I put Malik Hooker on the field. He makes the great play at that sub linebacker spot. And now I'm comfortable, all right? I get ball at half. I'm up a possession right now. Again, he takes out the running back. I hit Dallas Clark up the middle of the field. So at this point, I'm pretty sure he understands what I'm doing, and he goes right back to his man blitz. As you can see, you have to pay attention to where his user is. Right now, to the left of the field, Marvin Harrison is going to be wide open. His press coverage, there's no way his corner is going to keep over Marvin Harrison when he has that X factor. There's no way possible. All right, I know the blitz is coming up the middle. Just about everybody has some type of threat detector. And he uses Bird to take out Marvin Harrison, which was a great play for him. Thankfully, I'm able to hit it to my running back in time before I, eat the sack. At this point, I'm just trying to take a lot of clock. The possession is more important than the actual points. But he run commits up the middle. I take it to the outside. Big play for Edgerrin James. Puts me up 21-14 going into the half. It's just 43 seconds left. And I feel confident. All right. Steve McNair got a drive down the field, and right here he hits Brown on a nice drag route and gets out of bounds. Keep in mind, he still has all 3 timeouts. And this is not what I expected. Right here, he's going to hit me with another drag, this time to Kenny Britt. We're not able to get there to make the play. He gets out of bounds. At this point, running the ball is still an option. You see me put my safeties in 5 so I can help out on the run. He hands it off. We're able to make the play. He uses his first time out. Same thing. I'm selling out on the run no matter what. And he actually is going to hit Chris Johnson out the backfield. It's just too much speed to keep up with. Way to tie the game up right before half. This is a critical part of the ball game. 3rd and 1. I had Joseph Adai in because I like to give my running back a rest. And I'm not able to come up with the first down. But I know how important those possessions are, so I'm going for it. I figure if I put Marvin Harrison on a drag route, as these blitzers are going to come up the middle, I'm going to be able to just drop back, hit him for an easy down, and keep the clock moving. But like I said, the one thing is you have to pay attention to his user. Right now, you see his user kind of in the middle of the field, right? So I'm making all these adjustments, just trying to get it the way I want. I know where his user is. And his user is actually on Marvin Harrison, jams him up at the line. The blitz gets in, I'm not able to throw an accurate throw, and now I'm in a bad spot. The one thing I don't understand about people in my league, though, is when you have a roster like this, think about it, you have 3 X Factors. So guess who his other X Factor is? Derrick Henry. If it wouldn't have been Derrick Henry, it would have been Eddie George. But for some reason, people do not take the time to substitute when I have the personnel to actually substitute. Look at Chris Johnson. He is tired out there. He gets the ball every possession. And he's not the only X Factor that they have. As you see him huffing and puffing, big 4th down for him. He needs this touchdown because he knows if he gets it, it puts me in a really bad spot. We send the heat. We able to get home, and we get the possession back. Now, even though I'm at the 2-yard line, I'm happy with this outcome. Edgerrin James is actually going to pick up the 1st down. And I ain't going to lie to y'all, if I can break a brick one, I'm going to take the points and just try to play defense. But as I start to run the ball, right there, like I said, if I could break it, I would have. Right here, 3rd and inches, I'm very confident in what I got on the field. This is 3 plays in a row with Edgerrin James, as you see the big truck to pick up the 1st down. I'll put in Joseph Adai. If Joseph Adai was tired, I'll put in Marlon Mack. You have to give those players rest so they can perform at their best. What's the purpose of having a roster like this if you only gonna use 1 or 2 people? So Joseph Adai does a great job picking up a few yards and giving Edgerrin James rest. And now, if you notice, I took a lot of the clock with me. I ain't dropping back passing no more. I know what defense I'm getting. It's that stock cover 3. Here comes the man Blitz. So I'm going to hope he's run committing up the middle, and he does, which gets me to outside, and I'm just going to fall down. At this point, I take all of his timeouts. You know, I do not want to give Chris Johnson another chance to get into that end zone. And setting up for a chance to go to the Super Bowl, I have the best kicker, Adam Vinatieri, in the spot. It's up. And of course, it's the best kicker in the world, man. So that's going to send the Indianapolis Colts to another Super Bowl. I'm really proud of myself for what I did. I actually challenged myself to pass a lot more this season, which I did. Great run to the Tennessee Titans. Also, shout out to the Redskins. I want to thank y'all for making the conference finals. But it's on to see the Detroit Lions and that Barry Sanders, Calvin Johnson, as I play against NB Greatness for a chance to win the Super Bowl. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's content. This was a lot of fun. Can't wait to get the Super Bowl to y'all. I'm out. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Lethal. I hate to inform you guys, but the Super Bowl is not going to get played. I was supposed to play NB Greatness 20. He made it with the Detroit Lions, which big congratulations to him, and I thank him for helping me out with all my stuff going into this league. But the reason why it's not going to get played is because of the very next video I'm going to have coming out. But basically what happens is I play a guy, we in this heated game, it's going back and forth, I actually get the momentum, and then the guy desyncs the game. Which means he was using a custom playbook or whatever, but he desyncs the game. And then I turn around, like I waited a good 5 minutes, and then I try to get into another game. It takes like almost 3 minutes to get into that one, and they match me up with the exact same guy. So at that point, I was playing that guy just not to lose, you know. Like if he was going to win, he was going to take his win, but if he was going to lose, he was going to desync the game. And at that point, I was trying to grind for the top 100, but that kind of kills all your momentum. And I know nothing like this was happening on the PS5 side, so as soon as that happened and we reached this point in the league, I was just done with it. Like, I didn't have nothing left for the PS4 side. So I do thank everybody that actually played in the Lethal Madden League. We do plan to throw more leagues. Like I said, we're about getting people better at the game and then getting people paid to play and stream their games. That's what we're all about. Fortunately, this particular franchise didn't go as planned. It's kind of one of those things where some people got the PS5, so some people in my league actually switched completely to PS5, and they didn't want nothing to do with the PS4 because they're trying to get better at that gameplay, which is understandable. And unfortunately, we just didn't have enough people filling it out and then doing like it did last time. Like last time, ran 2 successful leagues. We gave away a ton of money. A lot of people got better at the game. Cool, that's what we're all about. But this particular franchise didn't do it. Although the people that did play, they put on a hell of a show. Like the playoffs went by pretty smoothly. Shout out to the Titans and the Redskins for making it to the conference finals. But yeah, unfortunately, to him be greatness, I know he probably was looking forward to that game, but I ain't have it in me. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I could have played, but I really wouldn't have put forth my best effort. After getting desynced twice in a row like that, I didn't want nothing to do with the PS4. So at this point, after the next video, power off, you will see nothing but PS5 gameplay. So I'm actually grinding over there. I'm not going to tell y'all what my record is. I'm going to just be showing y'all games. I'm actually going to try to find a franchise, and I might even throw my own. Not sure yet. I know Sean has the PS5, so I'll probably link up with him, who is the Jets user, and we'll probably try to do something there. But other than that, I thank everybody that did play in this league. We had a lot of fun. We gave out a little bit of money, not as much as we did last time, which it doesn't hurt me, but I do want to see more people involved and invested. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this franchise gameplay. If you're new to the channel and you like Madden content, subscribe. It helps me out. We're trying to get to 100. If you like 2K content, I actually have a 2K channel. The link will be in the description. You can go check that out if you like Team Pro Am or anything like that. Other than that, it's your boy Lethal, and I'm out.